Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Mario Party 5. It is time for the second board. And this time I'm doing a team battle. This is going to be interesting. I'll be facing one hard AI and one normal AI just to test things out a little bit. Because of course I'll be having a chump on my team as well. No need to hear the rules as before. So, team match, cooperative chaos. There are no 1 versus 3 games in this. So, if you do wind up in a situation where it'd be a 1 versus 3, it will usually default to a team battle, I believe. So, this game I am going to be Yoshi, so that I don't forget who I am. I still can't believe I managed to do that. I'm not going to put Boo in the game. I'm going to face off against... So, Daisy and Toad weren't in the last game. So, I would need to have... Yeah, so I had Yoshi in the last game, Wario, Mario, and Boo. I will put Luggage on my team. So, now let's demonstrate something really cool. There are team names which don't do much in the great scheme of things, but they just add some really nice touches to things. So, for example, this team is Cute Buddies and Grudging Allies. If I go with Daisy, we have Royal Ride and Little Guys. But we have Dino Cousins and Royal Pals. There are some really unusual ones in later games, admittedly. But I just really, really like this particular setup. So, he's going to be a dingus. We'll make Daisy the hard CPU and Toad normal. So I'm going to test this out and see what happens. There we are, Dino Cousins versus Royal Pals. I'm not exactly sure how useful Mini Bowser is going to be. Fortunately, he doesn't have to worry about doing his shadow clones. And at least they don't have to get the cans of paint out. I mean, that was a bit of a disaster actually trying to get them done. They did actually have an orange Mini Bowser, but unfortunately he drank the paint. I think he's, I don't think he recovered very well from getting his stomach pumped, but he's sort of sitting out for a while. He's doing okay. He could be in better condition, but he could be a lot worse, unlike Yellow. Poor Mini Bowser Yellow. Absolute tragedy, honestly. Anyway, let's move on. I've waffled enough. A board created from Dreams of the Sky. That is Rainbow Dream. So, once again, we are playing all mini-games. Bonuses are on. I'm not giving us any handicap. I don't think handicaps count towards stars in the star bank in Mario Party 6. So, let's get rolling the dice, and we will move onwards and or upwards. And occasionally backwards, and incredibly slowly at times, depending on what the dice want. So, Rainbow Dream itself has 4 quadrants. When it's my turn, I will be going over those.
Welcome to the Rainbow Dream. This is a world where the dreams of skies come alive. Enjoy a bizarre place where buildings float on clouds and rainbows. Please don't sue us, Rare, because we might have borrowed the broader concept from Cloud Cuckoo Land, but we're much saner, okay? First, let's decide the order of play.
I'm actually going first this time. Toad is second, so we each... Ah, wait. That's right, that schlub is going... So, because we all get 10 coins, we can buy a star right off the bat. And there is good old Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong is once again coming back to help out with his community service. I do think he's actually getting a bit of time off for good behaviour because he is being particularly helpful, but they are actually trying to get him some work, for example. Now, there was a bit of a problem with one of the interviews. DK was doing really, really well right up until he actually started to eat his tie. I'm sure he doesn't really want to talk about that, so... Anyway, since I'm going first, I can show you the board. So, this is the quadrant with electricity, but it has too much electricity. We have our first star. There's a big power generator and some batteries over here. This is sort of a mechanized area. If we scroll over this way, we have a beautiful garden. It's basically got a koi pond, a little fountain, and just very pleasant, somewhere nice to relax. If we move up here, you will recognize the castle quadrant, basically our sun quadrant, as the area in which we participated in the story mode. If we go over here, we have a winter quadrant. There is a Mr. Blizzard, maybe some sort of snow machine. Bowser is hiding there. Oh cool, it's making snowflakes. That's really neat. So, these rainbow patches where I have the text just below. If you get to one of those, you can pay 5 coins to move to the next quadrant. You move, I believe, in clockwise order. However, if you land on that happening space, again, just above the text, any of these happening spaces in these parts of the quadrants, you will be able to ride the merry-go-round and go, I think, to a section of your choosing. Let's roll! Let's start off exactly how I did last time. We have rainbow bridges around without the sages helping us. Fairly handy. Of course, there is also a sad connotation to the concept of the rainbow bridge. A lot of people use it as a euphemism for pets passing away. I still miss my cat, Gracie. I miss Molly as well, but Gracie and I were a bit closer. I was sort of Gracie's official person as such. She was a very lovely cat, maybe a little bit on the daft side sometimes, but she was incredibly cunning. If she didn't want to be found, then you weren't finding her. She was very good at hiding and she could get out of things very easily. One day I had to try and close her into the laundry. Oh, hang on. I think Mini Bowser has to mash A to store electricity. Run! Run, Mini Bowser! What's our reward? We got a Mr. Blizzard capsule. I think we can carry up to 5 capsules. But yeah. Oh, wait. There's a bubble as well. Oh. We need to win this minigame. Damn, those are some good... What a haul! We got 5 capsules out of that. What a haul! You can run. You're not bad for a minion. But we do need to get this minigame. It's a 4-player minigame. Anyway, one day I had to head out, and since Gracie was prone to running off and hiding, I decided I'd close her in the outdoor laundry we had. There was a slat window in there, and we had a little wooden bit so that we could fit out a hose for grey water from the washing machine to water the gardens. I decided I'd leave the windows open a bit because it's like we can keep Gracie in the laundry, there's a litter tray in there and there's a bit of ventilation, she'll be fine. When I got home, there was no cat and the wooden slat was broken. Gracie had worked out how to pull that slat down with her paw and escape. We kept the cats in old aviaries, connected by tunnels as a run to keep them in at night. There was a little door in the smallest one right at the bottom, and Gracie worked out how to open that from the inside and escape, so we had to close that. She was not a stupid cat. She was a very cunning cat. Ow. Oh, I'm locked in. Oh, that's an... Oh, shh. I thought I was shut off. That's what I was trying to say. I was going to say shut off, and then I'm like, wait, has the path opened? Do not stop just as you're saying shh. That's really bad because it makes for a very awkward conversation. So, Royal Pals versus Dino Cousins. That's our team screen. We share coins and stars, so we have to plan the use of capsules very carefully. Now, Since we skip board events, allow me to check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do I want to... Oh no, I don't want to use that because we'll lose all our capsules. Using the Pottaboo would be dumb. And I know I can make some pretty bad goofs. So let's get leading in the race. That's okay. That's sort of okay. Have I... Oh, that's a 9. That's good. I've got just enough. So, we don't want to lay the bridge down because that would take away our coins. We loop around. There we are, opening star of the game on the second turn, unlike the previous one where we moved at the speed of continental drift and it took 6 turns to get the first star. Oh, come off it! That's kind of rough. Well, better rack up the money. If Toad misses this, Toad's not going to miss that, surely. Yep, they are at least intelligent enough to sort that out. Yes, you've done well to make it that far, Toad. You've done well to move... You've done well to move 3 spaces, because... Let's face it, if this was 100% orange juice, actually rolling a number that is beneficial to you is indeed an absolutely phenomenal achievement. From what I have seen of that game, the dice hate you even more than Mario Party. So there we are, that demonstrates how to move to the next area. Oh, there's a chain chomp in there, and there is DK, who is still on community service. 1. Nice. Well, I can at least give us an injection of 5 coins next turn. There we are, we're only going to have 2 versus 2 and 4-player minigames. What are we going to get? Chimp Chase, I screwed this one up last time, gotta get the gold. Daisy is my biggest threat at the moment. So it's mash A to catch the Ukikis, isn't it? Use A to catch the Ukikis. That's a blue one. I was trying to catch a red one. There's the red one. Please grab the monkey. Grab monkey, do not spank monkey. You can return the gold Ukiki to any parent. Please pick up monkey. Oh, I won by 1! Getting that gold Ukiki really, really defines the game. It's pretty tight, but fortunately it does... If you get it, you're going to be in a pretty good spot unless you've been absolutely horrible beforehand, and it is always feasible for me to be absolutely horrible beforehand. I never underestimate the sort of disasters I can cause. So... there we are. Now I wonder about something. When it comes to the item roulettes, does it only target the enemy with certain things? Like if I throw a spiny down and I land on that and attack someone, do I wind up... Okay, well that basically gets us across the bridge for free. Oh, just missed DK. Once again, we're swimming in capsules. We'd be leading the Orb Star. Another coin block! Nice! Whatever you do, Mini Bowser, don't wind up throwing that down. Hang on a tick. Alright, Daisy's taking the lead in the race, but she doesn't have anywhere near enough coins. Can't use the bubble capsule. interestingly enough, Potterboos actually do appear in, well, of some variety anyway. They appear in the Oracle series. You will actually be able to fight them down in Subrosia, and I think around maybe in some of the dungeons, but they definitely appear in Subrosia. There's good old DK. He's actually been doing community service in a couple of other places, DK. He actually helps out at Kong Island Community Bingo. But even then, it just seems like DK can't stay away from trouble. Or at least other people getting into trouble, because last time he was there, Cranky Kong tried to beat up Funky's grandfather Groovy Kong. Apparently Cranky thought Groovy was a hippie. Mind you, I don't really know what goes on between those two. There's some pretty bad blood. DK did try to defuse the situation, but unfortunately, I'm not sure if his parole officer is going to wind up seeing it that way. Poor DK, he really does try his best, you know. Anyhow, Hydro Stars. We have to use A to accelerate and B to brake. Go through the numbered gates in order. Follow the arrows, and we will find where we need to go. So there are the controls for you. Steer left and right, A is accelerate, and B is brake. So yeah, you probably will want to hit the brakes to turn, because these boats do not actually have stellar handling if you're going at full speed. Now, and you will get stunned a bit. Daisy just T-boned me. Oh, hit that crate pretty badly. Let's get motoring, literally, come on. Brakes and drive, drive, drive. Straight line to the exit. And I beat the record on top of that, nearly 3 seconds. Guess you gotta have good brakes. Now, it's understandable that watercraft probably don't have great handling. Now, we probably all remember the handling from Diddy Kong Racing on the hovercraft. The hovercraft was actually better with heavier characters, interestingly enough, because they tended to weigh it down. It's not a bad mechanic, it's just a little awkward to implement. So, what are we, 4 turns in? 4 turns in. There we are, might as well get myself some free coins. It really is a great investment. I mean, why wouldn't you take +5 coins? That coin block it's actually kind of poorly implemented in all fairness. Oh, what have I... red space. Oh. But this guarantees we might get a team game. There's Toad wandering around back at the start. So, I think if you land on a bubble space, you will wind up running forward. At least I think that's how it works. Basically, you'll just charge ahead, you'll lose all your capsules. It can be used as a good quick boost. We do have to try and beat Daisy there. We've just wound up getting so many good capsules. Alrighty, so... the chase begins anew. We have to basically rack up all our money. What's Mini Bowser going to do? Oh, he rolls a 10. Actually, that's pretty good. Well done, moronic minion. Basically feel like Claptrap insisting everybody is my minion. Ooh, almost got the happening space. So... there we are. This is our 2 versus 2 game. This is a very good way to actually get those because it's a pain in the butt trying to get them otherwise. And of course we get the one we haven't seen. We've already seen. Handy hoppers. Jump over the bar as many times as you can. One player rotates the lever to turn the bar and the other player jumps. Player jumping, jump, and L and R is alternating, turn the bar. Tap A for a smaller jump and we can rapidly increase the speed of the bar, so I'm jumping. And we are on a big hand. Please turn it a little faster. Concentration mode. Please turn it a little faster, Mini Bowser. Mini Bowser, you nong!
Finish!
You idiot! Why did you slow down? We were ahead by one and then that numpty slowed down just long enough. This is exactly why I decided to put a moron on my team. Mind you, Daisy did wind up screwing up, so perhaps with more competent opposition, I could have done a bit better. Oh, there we are. Gonna do a real jerk move. I think Yoshi actually spits the capsule out. That's really cool. Alrighty. Up the bridge and we're on the same spot as Mini Bowser. No, we're not. That is painful. But there's Toad bumbling along behind. Still hasn't left the electric area. It's a good thing Toad doesn't have hair or that static electricity would be making it all stand on end. Unless, of course, there's something Toad hasn't been telling us and that mushroom head is actually a precisely coiffured and manicured afro. Mind you, it would require a lot of hair dye. It's either that or it's a really big, what is it, Hachimaki, the kamikaze headbands? Oh, that was close. If he'd moved the star after he got there? Oh, so we need to rack up coins. There we go. We have enough for the star. And we're about to wrap up the first part. With Panic Pinball. This is always a treat. Control the pinball flippers with your teammate and try to get the most points. The team with the most points wins. A is activate flipper. Try to get the Bowser counter down to 0. If we do, we get multi-ball. If we hit Goomba with a ball, the slot machine starts turning and we can get big points. So this basically devolves into madness and button mashing. Alright, get the pinball in. Flick it, flick it. There's... Okay, 4. Come on. Alright, that fell in. That wasn't very good. Right down the middle. It's up to 3. Come on. Bowser, it went right down the middle. Alright, it's sprung up there. There's 2. Flick it back up. We got the slot machine. They're in the lead. Come on. Oh, they got multi-ball. Come on. It's so much easier when one team gets multi-ball. Mini Bowser's not helping me. Stop holding it there, you jerk! Come on. Get it up there. Get the 2. Come on, come on. Can we hit the Goomba? Get it up there. Get it up there. Come on. That was the worst game of that I've seen. But basically nothing happened. It didn't help that Mini Bowser kept holding the ball most of the time. So there we are, 20 coins and they're now in the lead. That's a bit of a bummer.